Here at PTL, we love holidays. Yes, today is the day after Thanksgiving, but it wasn't that long ago that we were in costume for Halloween. People are still talking to me about this.
Oh boy, and that Halloween bash was stuffed like yesterday's turkey. In fact, we ran out of time to join Dr. Lori that day because it was in fact a Tuesday. So here's something that we don't do very often. Let you in on what you didn't see.
It is time to play our weekly game called What's It Worth? We ask antiques expert Dr. Lori the value of 3 items chosen from the PTL mailbox.
And nobody loves Halloween more than Dr. Lori. So Dr. Lori, you have your pin on today. We still have on our costumes.
I love the candy, and I have to say that SpongeBob got a makeover. Wow.
I know, SpongeBob has never looked better.
That's right. SpongeBob never looked that good.
I should have done
That's great. You guys look fantastic, and I want to talk about candy.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, and I should have gone a Sandy, but I wasn't sure that people would get it. Sandy's the squirrel, his squirrel friend.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost need a SpongeBob and then you're Sandy.
Yeah,
exactly.
and then a Sandy.
Yeah.
All right, we have a pumpkin that was sent in by Ann. Tell us about this one.
How about this? Paper mache pumpkin candy container, hand painted from Germany, made in the 1930s. It's in beautiful condition. It is truly a vintage piece, and these candy containers are made of paper mache, and then they're hand painted. This one's beautiful, and it's about 9 inches tall, so it could fit a good amount of those Snickers bars in there.
This is really interesting. I've never seen anything like this, or even knew that they were held on to for that long.
Is this like a collectible thing that a company made, or is this like an original artist did this?
This is a collectible item that a company made from Germany. However, they're highly collectible and quite rare because they're made of paper mache, they're rather fragile, and they're used to carry all the candy. So over time, they would deteriorate or be thrown out. So it's unusual to have one in good condition. Looks like it's never been used.
David's having a tough time with his Batman gloves.
Batman never had to write anything. Like, that's what I've learned. Batman,
no, that's true.
Yeah. He had to drive the Batmobile, and that's about it.
He had an assistant, I think is.
I don't know how you can see out of the bed.
He can't.
I can't see. I'm sweating. Let me tell you.
Does that feel good?
Yeah, it does feel good. Yeah, I don't know how Batman didn't pass out. All right, we have some guesses.
I said 210.
I didn't quite go that high. I said 185.
Very good, SpongeBob. $350.
No kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Who
really
knew?
Rare.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
rare.
All right, next up is a Candyland game board. This was sent in by Arnie, and I remember having Candyland when I was a kid.
Well, this one's from the 1970s. It has the original pieces, the cards and such. It was actually invented by a woman named Eleanor Abbott in 1948. She was a teacher, and she was trying to occupy children who were going through polio treatment. So it's very interesting that that's how Candyland came to be. It's nice to know the history of some of these historic games. This one, of course, Candyland from the 1970s. You got the game board and the cards, original box. What do you think?
This is really, and I'm surprised because I know with the board games that we have, that crease in the middle, it usually starts to pull apart.
Yep.
This one looks like it's in great shape.
That's right. That's right. That one is in great shape. So maybe they didn't play with it very often. I know Candyland got a lot of use with my little nieces and nephews. I mean, they were always playing Candyland.
Can I ask, is there a difference on the board in this one? Like, did anything change? Okay.
Yes, a lot changes.
Okay.
Candyland actually changes, and they actually update the look of the children. They also update some of the areas where you stop, like Lollipop Garden or whatever they're called, you know, the different spots. They actually update those too as Candyland changes. So, you know, everybody gets sort of a makeover.
All right, based on the answer to that question, I went up a little bit because this looks like a complete set. I just think it's, okay.
I said 115.
I went higher than that. I said 230.
$75.
All right, SpongeBob might be winning this.
Well, I don't think there's a way for you to come back, so.
Well, unless you make this double or nothing.
All right, fine, let's do it. We have a chocolate pot sent in by Barry.
Chocolate pot, Haviland Limoges China, hand painted, gilded, finial gilded, spout gilded, handle. That's gold leaf, people. It's hand painted China. It's from about 1900 to 1910. It's in beautiful condition. It is 10 inches tall with the original lid.
And I know the lid is important.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
No, and notice our theme. It's all about chocolate and candy.
Yeah. Oh, I want some.
Was this part of a larger set, or was this a piece all in and of itself?
They did it both ways. Most of the time you would have a full set. I did not see a picture of any cups or saucers here.
Beautiful.
So
though.
this one stands alone, but typically you have a set. You have matching cups and saucers.
All right, and we're doing double or nothing
So you're
on this.
it's just the pot here.
Okay.
Just the pot.
That's
All right.
the value of just the pot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, all right.
What'd you say?
Come on, Batman.
I maybe went too high. I said 200.
I said 225.
Value on it, $200.
All right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we end in a tie.
Oh, is that what happened? I thought I won. Oh, you're
you have
right.
no
Double or
points.
nothing.
So if we double the points that you have.
Batman wasn't ever good at math. Okay.
If we're, I don't know. I feel like 2 times 0 is still 0. So
You're not a great representative of Batman, I gotta say. He didn't do this, he can't do that, he's having all kinds of problems. I mean, come on.
Look at my fake muscles, though.
very strong. He's very strong.
Very impressive, I'll
He's
tell
going to
you.
save us all, Dr. Lori.
Thank you, Dr.
Nice to
Lori.
see
We always
you.
have fun with you. Nice to see you, too.
And thank you at home for sending us your pictures. If you want to send yours in to Dr. Lori, email us at ptl@kdka.com. Maybe yours will be chosen for a future episode with Dr. Lori.